Are you using SoundCloud wrong? As electronic DJs and music producers, we tend to use SoundCloud the same way, and we've used the SoundCloud the same way for many, many years, and we always use it in certain ways. Times are changing, the platform's evolved, they've made so many updates, and user culture on the platform has changed massively, especially over the last 5 years. Lots of the big labels are signing music directly off unsigned uploads directly to SoundCloud. So today I asked the big question, are you using SoundCloud incorrectly for what's working on the platform now? Do you need to unlearn some old methods and get up to date with what's working with SoundCloud? And stick around right to the end because I've got a crazy extra bonus tip this week for how you can use SoundCloud to tell you what record labels potentially to send your music to. Hey, I'm Grahame Farmer, founder of Dance Music Authority Data Transmission, and we've been using SoundCloud for over 10 years now. I've personally built our main data transmission channel, which has 184,000 subscribers, has done 100 million streams. Since launching that channel, we built our data transmission radio channel and radio station on SoundCloud, and that's got 60,000 plus subscribers as well. We've also built channels in techno called Nude Techno, and also our massive drum and bass channel, DTDMB. So when it comes to SoundCloud at data transmission, we really know SoundCloud, and I really know SoundCloud because I've used it for such a long time. I also personally speak to people from SoundCloud who give me little tips and tell me what's coming out on the platform. So keep it always locked here for SoundCloud because I'm going to give you the most up-to-date information when it comes to SoundCloud. And anyone that's been using SoundCloud for a long time, like me, I use SoundCloud on my desktop computer, and that is the main way I use it. It's the first tab I open every morning. And maybe as DJs and producers, you use SoundCloud for sending out demos. Maybe when you log in, it's all private links. Or maybe you upload the odd mix every now and again, maybe not. Then when it comes to release date, you may repost the label's upload of the track so it gets more traction. This is a really good tip. Or try to upload the track to your own channel. Then it might get a takedown from their copyright system, protecting yourself. Then most will probably go moan on Facebook how you can't upload your own music to your own SoundCloud page and how SoundCloud's broken, when it's really the copyright system looking after you and your music so that no one can upload it except without permission. And that's the extent of your use of SoundCloud. Sound familiar? If this is you, then you've been using SoundCloud wrong. And SoundCloud in 2024 has been growing so much over the last few years. Our traffic at data transmission, we've seen year-on-year improvements of growth and more plays and more subscribers. And over the last 5 years, SoundCloud has seen that the audience has changed and it's been morphing and become a really vibrant ecosystem once more. In fact, once when there was SoundCloud rappers and SoundCloud rappers were found from SoundCloud, there is even now a whole dedicated genre, SoundCloud dance, with artists being discovered on SoundCloud and have been offered mad record deals because of their uploads to SoundCloud. Over the last 5 years, we've had the birth of short form content, which has allowed producers to create new music with no place to upload and give them away, which has pushed this new audience to SoundCloud. When speaking to SoundCloud, they've seen a mad growth in their 18 to 24 demographic of users on the platform. This audience firstly is using the SoundCloud app and is finding music from the SoundCloud app, and it isn't using the desktop site at all. And a staggering 95% of users on SoundCloud actually used the SoundCloud app. And SoundCloud has made some massive improvements to the SoundCloud app over the last few months and last half a year, including messaging, which is now on the app, but also there's loads of other ways to discover music through different tabs and different playlists and different ways within app. So how do you start using SoundCloud differently to maximize the opportunities in 2024? The first one, the big one, you need to start uploading clips of your demos to SoundCloud. I know, I can hear all you saying it. Labels won't sign tracks if they're on SoundCloud already. Now, I'm not saying put the whole track on there. I'm saying put a 1 minute clip or 1 minute 30 clip on SoundCloud. Just as you would put a 1 minute clip on Instagram or TikTok or YouTube Shorts or Facebook, put a 1 minute audio clip on SoundCloud and start using this platform like that. Start using SoundCloud as a social media platform. Let's think about it. All it is an audio social media platform. What does every social media platform have? It has likes, it has comments, it has shares, it has messaging, it has community, it has engagements, it has followers. SoundCloud's got all of those. So start using SoundCloud as you would with Instagram and TikTok. Upload a 1 minute clip of your new demo. Put the biggest part, the drop or the cool drums or something that's going on that's really going to hook people in, as you would do with a social media platform, and get people interacting on it. Message your friends on SoundCloud and have a conversation and say, hey, I just dropped this new demo. Do you want to have a listen to it? And if you have actually SoundClouds for artists, that's the artist backend for SoundCloud, which you can get for free if you're on the Next Pro account, you can actually see who your most engaged fans are. And you can actually message your most engaged fans and say, hey, you're one of my most engaged fans. Would you like to listen to something brand new I've created? And directly message them from that system. Anyone that comments, as you would do with Instagram, reply to the comments because it gets more engagements and more reach. Those those engagements will tell the SoundCloud AI more about the people that are into your music, and also who it should then show your music to when it's putting music into its AI playlists. And the AI will also find you new followers for your music now. Ask people to repost the track if they like it. Ask them to share it with their friends. The more you build that upload and the more traction you get on it, actually it's going to be better for you, and the more it can help you get that track signed. When you send that demo email to the label with the full track in the email, you can put the clip in there as well and say, hey, I run this clip on SoundCloud and it had all of these plays and all this traction in this certain amount of time. And this is going to be gold to a label. It tells the label people like the track and people are already engaging with it. Why wouldn't you sign this if you were a label? It means other people will be into it too, if they're into it. The good thing for those that do upload that clip, once you then release that track, you can just go and replace your 1-minute audio with the full track, and it keeps all of the user information, it keeps all of the comments and all of the traction on that full upload of the track. And all those people that have been listening to the 1-minute clip will then get a notification in their app to say the track's been changed, go and listen to it again. And that potentially then can drive even more listens and even more reposts and even more likes, because everyone that's been into it can go and listen to the whole track, and then they all then remember it and go and share it with all their friends again. As soon as you sign that track though to a label, make sure you tell the label you've had the 1-minute clip up, and make sure you get the label to whitelist your channel and your account. It's a very, very simple process for labels. All they need to do is just get your URL and put it into their distributors' information, and then you won't get takedowns because you're officially whitelisted for that track. As mentioned, there are 95% of people listening to SoundCloud use the app. There are certain things that work on app and also things that don't work on app. Make sure you really utilize the description part of the track when you're uploading information. Put your call to action in the description. If you want people to repost it, ask them in the description. If you want people to comment, ask them in the description. If you want to use a buy link, and where you normally put the link in the buy link space, put the link in the description too, because people on app, they can't see the buy link, but they can see the link in the description, and it is clickable and it can lead to drive to sales. One of the most underused sections of SoundCloud is the captions section. You'll find this when you upload to SoundCloud. There's a whole box called captions. It's under the description box. The words you put in this box will appear above your upload on the feed. So if you're uploading a 1-minute clip and you want people to engage, maybe then say in the caption, made a brand new demo. Let me know what you think in the comments, and repost it if you're feeling it. And this should spark engagement. As I said, this will also appear on the feed in the app as well. When it comes to the homepage on the app, you'll notice there's a spotlight section, which is the same as on the website. But you'll also notice on the homepage of the app, you have other sections. And for me, these are key real estate. Like for instance, albums has a whole strip. You can then put, if it's a playlist, actually just say it's an album, and it will appear differently on the home feed and actually allow you to use that real estate space to push more than just the 5 that are in your pinned spotlight. Maybe your pinned spotlight is your mixes and your podcasts and your radio shows and your free downloads, but maybe your official releases are an album. Maybe your official remixes are an album. Maybe your official compilation posts are an album. And they are then still here on that home feed, which then can also then drive attraction and more listens to those tracks uploaded. You can make a cool piece of social media content, driving people back to the homepage of SoundCloud by saying you've done something new on the homepage. Go and check it out. Or you've got a new mix up, or you've done a new gym playlist that's actually an album they can find to go and listen to tracks that you've selected for them. Then also a bit further down, you have the playlist space, and this could be playlists that you could made up. You can make one out for gym, you can make one out for running, you can make one out for something else. Maybe things that you're into, you can use different playlists in this space to highlight more about what you're about, so people can understand what you're about just from being on the homepage of your SoundCloud. Maybe you have a playlist of your club floor bangers, and that's the thing, you're going to combine other people's music around your own tracks, which then it tells the AI if they're listening to so-and-so's new track, they should listen to your track as well, because they're similar and they're similar playlists together. And as I mentioned earlier, there are now AI playlists. If you're combining your music and your friends are combining your music in playlists, the AI will start doing the same for you, and it's going to start driving you more plays, and it'll also bring you more fan base just from you playlisting tracks together. My Brucey bonus for this week is with the rollout of SoundCloud's new AI features called Museo. They have a new AI listing technology. There's also a new Buzz playlist, which is on the homepage, which you can get your music into. And there's a great little hack for finding potential record labels through the discovery feed on app. I announced recently that SoundCloud had a new AI feature and a new listing service. Basically, when you upload your tracks, the AI listing service will go and find potential fans to listen to your tracks and give you 100 plays of potentially new fans by searching music that's similar to your upload, by understanding that upload and going and finding more music and fans that like that music. Well, I also said in that video that that they would be rolling that out to 1,000 plays soon, and they've just released the update that basically gives you 1,000 plays by tapping into this new option. And unlike other platforms that penalize you and take away your royalties for 1,000 plays, SoundCloud are giving you plays, which if you're monetizing through for artists to SoundCloud, you're basically monetizing your first 1,000 plays, which is super cool of SoundCloud. So when you upload your track, go and click into the track as well, because then you can enable it for the AI playlisting, and you have 7 days after you upload it to go and enable it for that track. So any you've uploaded recently, go back and do them now. Well, with that technology, as it's listening to your music and it's also listening to your peers' music, when you go to your discovery feed, we notice that if we're scrolling through our discovery feed, it's started to recommend us pages, i.e. labels, with tracks that you should be listening to, because it recognizes your music and then it's recommending other accounts for you to check out. Now, these other accounts, like I said, are labels, so it's potentially recommending you labels to send your music to, which gives you fresh new ideas of labels you might have even thought of to send your tracks to. I'd still do your research and understand the label, because it might be an old track they've surfaced for you, but it could be a new opening for you. And if you do need any more help with demo sending, then head to the homepage of my account, because there's loads and loads. There's playlists and playlists about sending demos to labels and getting your music signed to record labels. How do you use SoundCloud? Will you be testing out some of these new methods? Will you be trying out some of these new tips? Let me know in the comments how you use SoundCloud and what you found works for you. Do you want 4 easy ways to get more SoundCloud plays on the music you're uploading? Then you should check out this video next, as it will help you ramp up the plays on SoundCloud on your next upload. If you've enjoyed this video, please subscribe to the channel. Please give it a like. I'll see you in this video to help you ramp up your plays on your next upload. I've been Grahame Farmer. I'll see you in the next one. Cheers, bye.